Last time on Total Party Guild.
0.
You rolled a 1?
I did.
Oh, man. It's got to be opening doors, huh? It's got to be poking your spear in places, huh?
Huh?
How's that saltwater taste? Yeah, you would say that.
Welcome, heroes. My name is Jeremy Blackheart, and I'll be DMing this story arc of Total Party Guild, a weekly retrowave-inspired live play 5th edition D&D podcast. This week, the guild will be hiring
Sotero playing Jewel Von Onyx, the human bard.
Sean Rowe playing Singer, your drowning tiefling cleric.
And Justin Lamb playing Stenel Bjornsson, the halfling barbarian.
and our wonderful guest,
Matthew Crum, playing the trying not to get caught Dimble Pillwicken, Gnome Artificer.
When last we left our heroes, the researcher Clark gave them some wise words to live by while in the dungeon. One of them being, avoid the pools because that's how we got ambushed. Shortly afterwards, Singer found a nice sturdy pool to look in.
And the singer said, let's go this way to avoid the ambush, and then walked up to the pools.
On hindsight, that was really dumb.
Currently, Stenel and Singer are underwater battling some Kuatoa, while Jewel and Dimble take on one in the corridor.
I think I just stabbed this guy in the back with straight rolls.
So Stenel just cleaved open the Kuatoa whips back. And now the Kuatoa nearest to Stenel swims over and tries to drown him as well. Make me an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Do the roll. Do the roll.
That's going to be a 12.
You did not succeed this one. So he
Nope.
loops his arm under your neck and then swims up and drags you away.
That's okay. I got that guy. Singer can finish him.
Next up is Dimble.
Well, most of my stuff is from not close. So I think, God, I guess I just attack with disadvantage. Do I have anything? No, not really. All right, with disadvantage, firebolt, point blank range.
Well, you could step back, right?
If I want to get attacked.
He's also
You
some kind of grappled, right?
Yeah, he's trying to grapple me. Some kind of man catcher. It's a good thing I'm a gnome. Too short.
You ate your grapple jacks this morning.
I rolled a 12.
You hit.
Yes.
Oh,
It's very exciting. I just put my Roman candle arm thing right up against him and pull the trigger, and he takes 10 fire damage.
How do you kill him?
Oh, it's like one of those sticky fire things. It just like a sparkler just attaches to his skin and starts burning into his stomach.
That was like thermite.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, and he melts as he garbles into a pile of I can't say that word, sashimi, onto the stone floor.
That's another good word.
Gross, gross, gross. Where's our friends?
They're in the water.
Wait, not too close.
You run to the edge, do a double take as
No.
another Kuatoa
No.
leaps for you and misses your ankles. And then he climbs onto land.
Damn it.
He's loving this.
They're freaking everywhere.
He makes an attack with a spear and misses as you frantically dodge.
Well, you either remembered my AC or he rolled really bad.
He rolled really bad. Also, is your AC 14?
Yeah.
Singer, you're up.
How bad off am I drowning yet? Is it concerning?
The rules for suffocation are very forgiving.
Right. So I'm not worried yet. I stab him with my spear.
Okay, go for it.
Is a 22.
Whew.
You definitely hit.
Whopping 4 points.
How do you kill him?
Oh shit! Yay!
Hey, I loosened it for you.
All right.
Loosened it for you.
His soul? or-
How murky is the water in front of me?
It's a cloudy pool of blood.
Gotcha. So basically, I shorten the shaft on the spear, and then I feel him grabbing me, and I just kind of like jab it sideways, and then just kind of like grind it around, like a trying to turn a wheel on a butter churn, just
Phonograph.
And then when I feel the hands go loose, I'm like, oh, and I swim to the surface.
All right.
I'm gonna haul my ass up onto this little ledge over here, crawling on the ground, just like.
So the rules for suffocation are a number of minutes equal to 1 plus your constitution modifier, a minimum of 30 seconds. And then after that time, you have 2 rounds to get air before you die.
Okay, so I had like 2 minutes, so it's like 20 rounds of combat. So that's 22 rounds of combat. So yeah, that's fine.
Which is unfortunate.
It feels like that time should be shortened by exertion and like damage, but
I mean,
I'm not
at
gonna
best, you'd cut it in half.
Yeah,
That's true.
when I had people fighting some lizardmen, every time they got hit, I had them. I took time off their drowning pool.
Hmm.
Which is what I called it, drowning pool. Let the bodies hit the floor.
That's copyright.
Edit it out.
Singer,
get the copyright banned.
Oh no, Singer has a friend. Oh no.
you see the first jelly grunt. It looks like a kuotoa, but it looks like it's made out of electric blue slimy jello with the same big dead fish eyes.
Electric, your favorite.
Gross. I'm gonna have a hard time eating seafood after this.
Zalia sent those just for you.
Thanks, Jewel.
It's going to dash up to you, but it can't do anything. Well, I say dash, but it really gloops up to you. Jewel, you're up.
That's my name. Move up here next to this grunt that is attacking Dimble, and I'm going to stab it. Oh,
Do it.
Does an 11 hit?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Whoa.
And that does 4 piercing damage.
You sure showed him. Going to make some fish skewers. All right. Anything else you want to do?
That's it.
Steno.
Hey. Well, I'm in its fishy grip, but I'm going to turn and like try and turn in its grip. And I'm going to take my long sword. I'm going to put my other hand on it for stability, because you can do that. And I'm going to try like short, reckless jabs at it with no regard for my own safety. I'm assuming a 9 is going to miss.
A 9 does miss.
But a 22 is going to hit.
22 definitely.
So I slide off it once, and then I bring it back around in its grip, and I come up underneath, and I jab it again for good night. 4 damage.
You managed to get a small cut across its belly. Its turn. It's going to drag you to the side here, and it's going to press your face up against an underwater cage.
What?
You see inside the cage, there is a humongous blue crab. It's about 4 feet across, and it has a pile of carrion. Oop, Astral just refreshed itself.
It told me that you fled the battle, so we're winning.
Hooray!
We did it.
Isn't it a DM's job to lose with style?
Ah, only the best.
That's true.
So he presses your face up against the underwater cage. You see this humongous crab, and upon him doing that, the crab turns its attention to you and tries to claw you through the metal grates, not being able to get a good grip. But you do feel its chitinous, sharp claws put minor cuts into your armor.
I feel like I'm like like twitching my head away as the claws come close. Like, ah. Or blah, 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 blah.
Dimble.
All right. It worked before. It's got to work again. What could go wrong? Ooh, a 19 with disadvantage
You definitely hit.
Whoa.
for 16 thermite blasting damage.
Fuck. Jewel skewers it, and then you cook it.
Then I can eat it. I don't want to.
Street meat.
Stream.
Boiling the sticky rice.
And it's gone.
All right. Well, I've learned my lesson about getting closer to the water. So I'm going to not do that. I think I'm done.
Singer.
Okie dokie. So there's this jelly thing in front of me, and I'm like, ew, ugh. And I will stab it
Do it.
with a 14.
You hit.
I hit?
Yeah.
Damn it. With 4 points of damage.
Make a strength saving.
17.
You manage to retract your spear from its belly.
Oh, good. Gross.
When you plunge it in, it feels like there's heavy resistance, more so than cutting up the previous fishman. And then when you go to pull your spear out, it feels like it's stuck, like a boot in the mud.
Ugh. I don't like fighting these things, Jewel. They're icky.
Are you going to stay there?
Yeah. Yep.
Jewel's turn.
Okay. I'm going to toss a look at Dimble, and then I'm going to hop into the water. And how deep is it? It's like 5 feet?
10 to 15 here.
Oh, okay. I'm going to swim over here. I see Singer fighting, and I know that Dimble can throw some fire bolts across here, but I haven't seen Stennel in a minute. So I'm going to go looking for Stennel.
And you see him with his face pressed up against a metal cage and a gigantic blue crab trying to eat him.
Okay. I'm going to run this way or swim this way. And I'm going to stab this guy. Is it at disadvantage if I'm underwater?
No, you have a rapier.
Okay. So that's a 16
You hit.
and 4 damage.
The water's becoming cloudy with blood. And
Mm.
swimming over, you can see the cage right next to it has the same kind of crab.
Big old crabs.
Steno,
Yes.
you see a very graceful, flowing manta ray swim over the top of the cages and then thrust a rapier into the Kuotoa holding you.
And then I will just continue to try and, like, I'm not even trying to get away from the cage. I'm fine with that. But I'm just trying to, like, turn so my back's against the cage a bit so I can stab this guy again a little bit better. He keeps messing up my flow.
Go for it.
Also that manta ray. Like, oh, it's Jewel. 21
You hit.
for 7 damage.
How do you kill it?
Oh, beautiful. So I've still got my other hand on the blade itself, and I'm just doing short jabs because it's a very short range. But I keep missing when I aim low, so I'm gonna push it up in between us and then slide the blade upwards with my right hand until it goes through the thing's jaw and out the top of its head.
Nice.
And I'm gonna use my leverage to kind of like push it off me into the water and start swimming back.
You hear the heavy, like, underwater thud of the crab banging its claws on the metal.
Ooh, and shivers down my spine.
And then are you going to move?
I suppose I could break the surface, and I'm just spray the water out of my mouth and out of my face as it runs down. And I'm like looking around, and I see something else. So I'm gonna gently swim in that direction.
Yeah, you see the jelly grunt.
Pull myself up on the land. Right about there. Ooh, and I can see Dimble now again. Hi, Dimble.
Hi.
I'm wet.
Huh? Dimble, you're up.
All right. Well, that changes my plan a little bit, but not bad. So I will launch a firebolt over to try and help my friends. Yeah. 14.
Hits.
Jesus Christ. For 17 fire damage.
God damn.
Oh.
Good God, man.
It's 2d10s.
+5, right?
Yeah.
So, Singer, you see the bolt of fire fly across the water and hit the jelly grunt in the side of the head. And it
Nice.
quakes for a moment and then lunges towards you.
No.
But you have a moment to react. What do you do?
I put my shield up.
No, it's your turn. What do you do?
Oh.
It goes after you.
Gotcha. I put my shield up and drive my spear down into the top of its head.
Okay, roll it.
It's an 18.
You hit.
Can't seem to roll anything but a 1, so 4 points of damage.
And you graze between its eyes, splitting it like cut gelatin. But it's still standing, quivering.
Damn it.
Ooh.
And it uses its turn to try to devour you. Make me an athletics or an acrobatics check.
5.
It is almost like a snake unhinging its jaw. The bottom jaw almost falls to the floor, and then it stretches up and then just falls on top of you.
Recommence drowning.
And move into your square.
Breathing's overrated.
Does that take an opportunity attack?
Did I take any damage?
Yeah, you take 4 acid damage and 5 electricity damage, lightning damage.
All right, cool. I don't think it can dodge, but it needs to make a dexterity save
At disadvantage.
with me inside its mouth.
Okay, roll damage.
17 points of fire damage.
Oh, hellish rebuke.
Yes.
I rebuke thee.
How do you kill it?
Oh, from the
So
inside.
it bites down on me and starts burning into my skin, and then my skin lights on fire, and my whole body's like wreathed in flame, and my eyes, which normally glow bluish, now glow a violent flaming red, and then it just explodes outwards. So this goop like explodes away from me and catches on fire as this fire just rushes out for a second or two, and then it goes out and whew, is gone.
There's just globlets on the walls and floating in the water. And we're out of combat for now.
How much was that damage?
You said 17.
No, that you did to me. It was 5 and 4. It's not a lot, but I didn't.
9.
9. I'm
Is this safe?
feeling a little. Yes, Dimple, you can come over here.
Seems to be.
Not a very good swimmer.
You should just jump. There's like a thing over here.
All right.
Oh, that's a wall. Haha.
You see him.
Nope.
You see him doing the. You see him doing the 1 and 2, and then he jumps and tries to do a cannonball, but probably belly flops into the water and like struggle paddles with a big old backpack on his back. Just, I'll be there in a second.
I'll stick out. Ooh, I'll reach into my side and I'll pull out a tiny pole and I'll be like, go! And it'll shoot out into a 10-foot pole and I can help him get on the water or out of the water.
Okay, so you extend a life ring.
Right.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
I'm feeling a little beat. Would we be able to take a breather?
That's funny because you like weren't breathing for a while.
Oh, yes, that's cute.
Well, I mean, there's nowhere over here that isn't surrounded by pools of death.
But we killed everything in them, so.
I mean, that's the problem with pools of death. They might lead to somewhere in the bottom.
I think you're overthinking that. So can we just chill for
Yeah.
say an hour?
Are you going to try?
Oh, hey, look, it's the other way we could have gone.
Yep.
To the east, you can see straight down the hallway where the opening in the wall and the big doors to what you think is the holding area. To the northwest, there are stairs that go down, and at the bottom, there is a massive ornate iron door that has some small glowing runes around the midsection and what appears to be a place for a large, complex, 2-part disc key. Straight south, the hallway ends, and to the west side is a set of large doors. Nearer to you on the north side of the corridor is a smaller set of iron doors that head. So you're now kind of in a midsection with hallways going every which way.
Are we taking a short rest?
I think
yes.
so.
So you're taking a short rest right here.
Where do you guys want to take a short rest? We are in the middle of a bunch of hallways.
I mean, we could move down over here and hang out right back in this area. How's that sound? Safer? No? Yes?
I guess. I mean, all right, we're going to be at the top of a bunch of stairs.
Yeah, but it looks like that needs a special key to open it up, and we don't have that, so I doubt it's just going to open from the inside.
And if it does, we'll have the high ground,
Yep.
And they cannot win.
right? And we can kind of keep an eye on the rest of this nonsense we probably just cleared. But if there's any others that want to try, they can, fuck around and find out.
All right. So you camp in the corner at the top of the stairs and take a breather.
Yeah, I would like to go through my pack and just make sure stuff is dry.
Not particularly. You were submerged in salt water.
Okay, so we're going to lose our temporary hit points if you haven't lost them already. But if anybody's going to heal, I'm going to use Song of Rest so you can gain an additional 1d6 if you expend any hit dice.
Super helpful, actually, Ed. And the second hit die will bring me to full. Hooray! Good job. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And can we loot or see if these guys had anything on them or whatever, cool weapons or armor?
They're wearing clothing made out of kelp. A lot of them have jewelry made out of bones or like chitin, crab shells. And then they have spears, like nets and man catchers.
But not gnome catchers.
Apparently not. While we're just kind of chilling, I'm going to take an item out of my pack. And it was wrapped in like an oiled canvas. It's kind of a habit of mine since, life on the sea and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, here, Jewel, I was going to give this to you after everything, but I don't want it to get damaged because I'm hanging on to it. So here, and I push the bundle into your hands.
Into my hands?
Yeah. I accidentally found something.
Okay, I'll unwrap it. Can I look at it? Can I unwrap it?
I posted a picture.
Yes.
Oh, what's this?
I think it's called a MacGuffin Cittern. It's a cittern.
Oh, where'd you find
No,
this?
no, sorry. MacFurry? Hang on.
These are all
Saxton
things
told-
Steno would say, so.
Saxton told me what it was. Hang on. Listen, so I was feeling snacky last night, and so I went on a bit of a midnight snack run, and I ended up chatting it up with Saxton because he couldn't sleep. But hanging out in his room, I saw this really shiny instrument, and it kind of reminded me of the one that we found on that one guy who was messing with the wyverns, who was a real jerk. And when I lost my head, I broke it. And I told Saxton about it, and I told him that's how my eyebrow turned all white. And I told him about how you got me this cool sword and how I felt like I hadn't done anything for you in a while. And I don't know. He said it was a really nice sentiment. And he said it was something that he doesn't hear a lot among adventurers. And so he offered me a trade.
Oh, you got me an instrument?
Yeah.
I'm going to play it.
I'm
Broing,
pretty sure you can play it.
broing, broing, broing.
I'll guarantee you one thing, I can't play it.
It sounds otherworldly.
Whoa.
The quality is beyond anything you've heard from any normal performer.
This is super cool. I'll just keep playing it. Like, let's leave this dungeon. Fuck that. I just want to play this. I'll hug Stennel. Like, thank you so much. I might start crying. Thank you.
I imagine she hugs hard enough that like my eyes bug out a little.
During the hour you play it, you attune.
Oh, bearer can use an action to play the instrument and cast one of its spells. Once the instrument has been used to cast a spell, it can't be used to cast that spell again until the next dawn. The spells use the bearer's spellcasting ability and spell save DC. When the bearer uses the instrument to cast a spell that causes targets to become charmed on a failed save, the targets have disadvantage on the saving throw. This effect applies whether the bearer is using the instrument as the source of the spell or as a spellcasting focus. You get bark skin, cure wounds, fly, fog cloud, invisibility, levitate, and protection from evil and good. Huh.
So we'd found those like poison daggers off that one asshole, and I know I had them, but I didn't feel great about having them because like poison's just I don't know. There's something gross about using it.
Roguish.
It's like slimy on the soul.
It's not
and
playing
he'd
fair.
already like no, not at all. And he'd already used them to stab you, and so I didn't like them. But Saxton was willing to trade, so
Oh, that's so sweet.
Does that
God
mean
of
any
magic.
spell you cast has the charm effect now?
I think it's if you use it while casting a charm spell.
Yeah.
Oh,
the bearer
gotcha.
uses the
Okay. I
instrument
read
to
that
cast a
wrong.
spell.
Whew. I was like, damn, that's a lot.
Oh. Yeah, they just get disadvantage on any saving throws against my charm spells if I cast it using my instrument.
Noise.
Nice. Neat. I'm excited.
May suggestion never not work for you.
That was really, really sweet of you, Stenel.
super
Very,
sweet.
very heartwarming.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm rested. Let's go.
You asked at the beginning of this journey, you're like, I don't know why you're friends with Stenel. You're a very nice guy, Stenel. This is very generous of you.
Well, you've had our backs since, well, on a lot of adventures so far. And so, thanks.
Neat.
I wipe a tiny tear from my eye.
Was it salt water? Probably.
Pretend to cry. Oh,
All right, I'm ready to go.
okay.
Back to this chamber here where it goes in every direction. Should we just keep going this way or back the way we came to avoid the ambush?
He did tell us to go to the big double doors in the south. Those are way over there.
Yeah, what if this door over here is a back door to get into this area over here? Oops, I opened that door on accident.
Yeah,
Perfect.
let's try that.
Wait, which door? Which door are you trying?
This
I'm
one
gonna
at the
go-
bottom going the opposite direction.
Oh, Singer just opened a door.
Oh,
I didn't open the door.
I accidentally
I saw
clicked
you
it
open
trying
the
to
door.
ping it.
yeah.
Ah, okay, that's why it opened. I'm like, oh, what happened?
Oh, I didn't even see that door. I was too far over. So the blackout from the reactive map blacked out this door. I could only see this door down at the bottom.
Dimble's taking an abnormally long amount of time to walk through these halls because he's trying to stay as far away from every pool of water as possible.
I opened
Smart.
this door.
Wait, which door?
No, it goes over and curves down, Jewel. It doesn't look like it links up. Unless it does. Do you want to go through it?
Let's see.
Jewel?
That's not fine. I don't care.
Well, Stenel's going through.
Too late.
Just taking a quick peek. I'm walking quietly. Super quiet.
Oh,
I'm
do
toe-tipping.
you want to make a stealth check?
Oh, sure.
I've been waiting this whole game for somebody to say I'm sneaking.
I'm doing a sneak.
Singer doesn't really sneak.
14.
Jewel is physically incapable of not being noticed by everybody.
I mean, you can go invisible now.
Yeah.
So this is a massive causeway, pools and stone islands. Rubble is strewn about everywhere, and the ceiling is curved and irregular. There are bits of piping and debris strewn about. The current is modest here, and looks like it'll take an inexperienced swimmer by surprise.
Good thing I'm very experienced.
Yeah, like an hour ago. Swam a bunch.
As you sneak out across the way, you can see another jelly grunt standing at the corner of a cage, a whimpering drow inside the cage, trying to get as far away from the jelly grunt as it can within his confines.
Oh no. All right. How long does DM inspiration last?
Until you use it, or I take it away, or you give it to someone.
I can give it to someone?
Yeah, if somebody does something cool, you can give your inspiration to them.
Ah, that's awesome sauce. Well, I'm going to stay like a good few feet away from the edge of the water, I think. Not next to the water. Well,
Where you're at here, there are cages on the left side, 3, all empty, but I should say empty of living beings. There are corpses in each one. The storage on the right side has the same stuff it doesn't in the previous room. The streams below are a good 5 feet drop. And then across the way, it looks like it was 5 feet, but the corner crumpled into a makeshift ramp.
so that would be a pretty easy jump to make.
You could do it.
From where I'm at, say 35 feet would put me right next to it. So I think rather than use my bow, I'm just gonna charge in. But I'm gonna like try and motion behind me to get my crew to close the distance a bit.
Okay.
What's happening?
So do it.
Are you attacking?
I'm gonna save. I can't. I'm trying to be stealth. Trying to get the drop, so I can't say it. But yeah, I see someone in danger.
You see Stennel making weird hand gestures and looking like he's going to do something stupid and or heroic.
Jesus. I look back at
Could be
Singer.
both.
Stupid heroics are the best. I nod.
All right, so I get a running start
And I'll start moving down the corridor.
on light feet, and I jump across this gap onto the ramp bit. And it's a little fucky on the ankles, but I run up, and I'm gonna hack into this jelly grunt.
Okay, you do it.
The leg. I see it.
Do I have advantage?
With the leg? No.
No. So no. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So I'm going to just reckless attack.
Okay.
And thank goodness. 16.
Oh yeah, you hit.
Yay. For 4 damage. And my second attack. Yeah, that's 23 for 4 damage. I'm putting this dice in.
Leap across, slice it in the back, and then it looks like just the top half of it twists to look at you. Its mouth is agape, like it would be surprised if it could make expressions.
Yeah. Ha ha.
Initiative. This is the first party I think I've ever had. Jewel 18, where you're just like, fuck it, let's kill everything.
16.
Well, there was
Also
someone
16.
over here.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
I'm going to spend my DM inspiration on right now
On right now.
for initiative.
For initiative?
Yeah. I want to go before the thing eats me. 14.
Damn you. Jewel, go.
Ah, hell.
So he leaps the pool, and then down below you can see another buff Kuotoa staring towards where he landed, and another frumpy one looking to crawl onto land towards him.
Hell, Stennel. So this whole time we've been moving down this corridor. Once he started making crazy signals, we started moving into motion, and so I'm going to cast shatter in between this whip and this grunt, and then I'm going to run to try and jump across with Stennel.
Okay.
Now that I have this really cool casting a spell focus, I'm just going to strum it, and it's like those invisible shockwaves that you see, like that you don't see, they're invisible, but like in the movies when you have the kind of like shockwave happening and they visualize it so you can kind of see the like bending of light, and it just like bursts forward out of this my cittern and blows past these two guys and just explodes in this area in the center. So it's like a 20-foot radius. And they have to make a Constitution 15. I'm going to roll damage. And that's a 14 damage or 7 if they pass.
The whip looks blown aback and surprised, but you just catch the other grunt on the edge. Very cool.
And then I'm going to run to jump across.
Do it.
So I'll like back up one and boing.
Dimble.
I'm not really in a position to see the two that are down below, though I know something's down
You can
there.
see 10 or the jelly grunt.
10? I'm gonna try and help Stenel. I'll firebolt at that one. Oh, a crit.
Holy heck.
Oh, not the best crit. 23 fire.
You kill it. How do you kill it?
That's a
The
pretty
best
good
crit. It explodes. Just it's like that one's. I didn't realize that one was charged up so much.
Stenel is once again covered in goop. All right, are you going to move or are you good?
No, I'm good.
Singer.
So, seeing as everything has kicked off, I'm going to go ahead and call upon Zalia and say, "Give me your wrath and speak with virtuous voice." And I will drop a upcast shatter in between both of these guys, and I'm going to channel divinity so it does max damage. So 32 points.
You killed them both.
Hooray!
Holy heck.
I'm gonna have to remember to pack earplugs. You guys make a lot of noise.
We're like Jules' backup singers, but we're really loud.
All right, Singer, are you going to move?
No.
Stenel.
Yes. What? Oh, it's my turn. I'm assuming that this over here is some crazy metal leg contraption, and this over here is a drow in a cage.
The metal leg looks exactly like the ones on the weird apparatus in a prior room.
Hooray!
Yeah, Dimble will probably want that. I am going to. What? Is there a door to this cage?
Yes, and it
Is there
is
a lock?
locked with a big rusty padlock.
I'm going to flourish the sword, kind of like swing it back behind me for momentum, and I'm going to hack the ever-loving bajimblas off that lock.
Okay. Just roll damage.
Oh, okay. Now I get good damage. 12.
You cut a little nick into it and make a ton of noise.
I don't want to dull my blade either.
Are we still in combat?
Yes.
Okay. I don't see the slime thing, so I was...
Jules, Singer, and Dimble make a perception check.
8.
I guess Stenel can too.
Stenel's busy.
18.
6.
Singer, you see this. Barely lift its head out, then dive under this little rocky bridge, and then swim off.
Oh. Just to let you guys know, they're probably getting friends.
And so are we. Do I see a... Oh, it's not my turn.
And then glooping towards Jewel from the corridor that heads north, that big open cavern, comes another jelly. It dips into the water and kind of floats on top like a dead jellyfish, and then crawls its way back onto the rocks and then back into the water like a dead jellyfish. And it's Jewel's turn.
And I can see the jelly grunt,
Mhm.
but it's down in the water.
It's barely coming onto the rock.
Oh, okay. I'm going to move down to meet it and try to stab it with my sword. That is a 22.
You hit.
And that is a 6 damage.
Okay. And then are you going to stay?
Yeah.
So you plunge your rapier and it makes a bloop. And then you hear a little sizzle. Dimble.
Yeah. Oh, it's another one. Yeah. 17.
Hits.
Are you throwing like fireballs or are you throwing like vials that explode?
They're like, it's like a little Roman candle. So it's like a shooting out like fireworks, basically.
Oh, that's right.
20 to hit. Or not 20 to hit. 20 damage.
It looks like it's quivering. Like it's having a hard time maintaining its form as you blow a chunk of the jelly away. Singer.
I will move here. Boop. And then I will do what I should have done a little while ago. Yep, they're all in range. Fantastic. Zalia, grant us the ability to walk across this water like you did that one time 1,000 years ago when you faced the legions of Zeliot in the ancient times. And I cast Water Walk on everybody.
Dope.
How's it look when it's on them?
As I'm talking, like bits of lightning like roll out of my mouth, and then like a cloud begins to appear around me, and that cloud dissipates, but then it looks like it appears around people's ankles. And when they step into the water, which it hasn't happened yet, but when they do, the cloud will like stop them from sinking into the water, and then their feet will like float up, so they're actually walking on like a little misty cloud that occasionally has like little bits of lightning travel through it, like you're looking at it from atmosphere way above.
Oh, I like that. Are you casting
That's
it
really
on the
cool.
drow as well?
Yeah, I can do up to 10 creatures.
Yeah.
So I'm casting it on him as well.
Everyone got that water walking. You're Oprah. All right, Stenel.
I'm looking around for a key. And in so looking, I see there's a whole nother jelly bad guy. And so I just like shake my head, like charge up this way. And as I run away from the person, be like, I'll be right back. Away from the prisoner. And I'm going to do what I do best. Attack recklessly. With advantage, it's a 4 and a 3. So unless a 10 hits.
It does not.
My second one does get me a...
That does.
All right, one good hit. Come on, for 7 damage.
How do you kill it?
Hey! Well, I come in with a slice, and it's just kind of goopy, and it flows out of the way, and I bring the sword back. I gauge where it's gooping and head, and just straight into the middle of it. And just the goop just kind of like caves in, and then pops, just kind of...
I gauge where it's gooping.
I one day hope to have proficiency in gauging where things are gooping. I will continue to study this phenomenon.
Do a goop check.
He's a goop gauger.
That's gonna be my doctorate in 20 years.
All right. Our adventurers have barged into another cavern of this old Lumitech lab. They've managed to finally find a prisoner, a drow locked in a rusty cage, looking abused and emaciated. They also found one of the missing legs for a weird contraption in a room before. What else will our adventurers find in this old abandoned laboratory? We'll find out next time on Total Party Guild. But before we go,
remember to support your local USPS. We need them. And when you're done showing your love and affection for them, come show your love and affection for us on social media. We're on Twitter, Reddit, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube as Total Party Guild.
That's hashtag Topagu if you're doing hashtags. Remember to rate us, review us, subscribe, especially review us. We love typed words. If you take the time to actually say something, man, it's really meaningful.
Or you could just do /totalpartyguild.com if you're doing the slashes. send us an email, totalpartyguild.com or at gmail.com if you're doing ads.
Thank you.
Totalpartyguild@gmail.com.
That's the one.
That's the one. And does our illustrious guest, Matthew, want to add anything?
Yeah, I just echo what everyone else has said, and get your flu shot. Now's a good time. Yesterday was a good time. Tomorrow's still a good time.
4 weeks ago when I got
What
mine
about
was
next
a
month?
great time.
Next month, you might be pushing it on the good time.
Last month.
It's the least
Still
you
good.
can do.
Fair enough.
And most places are like free, or your insurance pays for it, or if you don't have insurance, they're like subsidized and super cheap. So
And if you have relatives who haven't gotten the flu shot, you should take them to get their flu shot.
yes,
Tell them you're taking them somewhere else. Break
Like a
out
dog
that
park.
or
bottle
or
of ether
candy shop.
you've been saving. Yeah.
We're going to get some
Those-
ice cream, but first your arm's going to hurt.
if any of those places are still actually open in October.
Yeah, well.
If you-
Anyway,
Until next time.
party
Party
on.
on.
Party on.